Hey guys, it's Justin, and I'm back with another tutorial, finally. It's been a while, and hopefully this one actually makes it to YouTube. I've made quite a few tutorials, but yeah, a lot of them I get all nitpicky about. So today's tutorial is a simple redstone tutorial, and pretty much we're going to start out with what each redstone activator does, what differentiates one from the other. And so first we're going to start with the lever. The lever activates the redstone for as long as the lever is activated, and you can switch this on and off as much as you'd like. And with the button, though, you click the button once, and it stays on for about a second and then goes back. Problem with the button is you can't spam it like you can the lever here. And this redstone wiring's for another project. I got a little out of space. The stone pressure plate, you step on it, and as long as you're on it, it's gonna stay like that. But you jump, or no, if you back up a little, it's now done. It's retracted. Pistons, by the way, were the simplest to use for this demonstration. And wooden pressure plates work the same way, but with a wooden pressure plate, you can drop an item on it, and it does that. But the second you take the item back, it's done. With a stone pressure plate, you try that, and it doesn't activate it because I guess it just doesn't weigh enough. So this must be activated by a mob or player, and this one can be activated by pretty much anything that touches it. The next thing I'm going to do is making a positive circuit from a button, a lever, pressure plate, whatever. Making it so it's retracted at first, or it's extended at first, and then it's retracted when you press the button or lever. Which, with the lever, this is much easier to do because you can just press it and it's retracted for as long as you want, and then you can just invert the controls this way. And so that brings us to the next part. Basic idea about redstone is it lasts for 15 blocks. This right here is 15 blocks, and as you'll see, it activates that block. But with this one, that's 19 blocks, you activate it, and it doesn't activate the piston down there. So ways of making it so it does reach that 19 blocks is the first way I'm going to show you is with redstone torches. And this is another 19 block or redstone thing circuit, and this is the old way, as I would call it. And pretty much you need 2 of these redstone torches, because this one's making that one negative again, so you can start as a negative slate. So what's going to happen is I'm going to press this button right here, and it's going to make that one negative, which is going to negative that, and that's going to make that positive, and so on. It's going to retract that. So let's see it in action, right? And that extends. The problem with doing this is it has a delay. For each torch it goes through, it has a small delay. And this right here is the new way once they introduced repeaters in, I believe, 1.5. And this one has a half the delay of the other one because there's only one block, but I'm just going to quickly switch that. As long as that's on, of course, it's the torch. And that's 19 blocks from here to there. The next thing I'm going to be showing you is how to use repeaters. So the first block right here, this is 1 tick. You don't touch the repeater, you just set it down pretty much. This one is 2 ticks, you just right click the repeater once, so like that. 3 ticks is 2 clicks, 4 ticks is 3 clicks, and here is 2 redstone repeaters lined up against each other to do 4 ticks each for an 8 delay. I'm not sure if it's seconds, milliseconds, what kind of delay it is, but I'm not sure it's seconds or what, so. Yeah, let's try this. As you can tell, it goes from left to right. You'll see this one goes first, and then that one, then that one, then that one, and then that one after that one for a while. And they retract in that same order as well. So this one is showing you how to power a positive, or this one's a negative block. This isn't going to make that go off because the block where the redstone is powered is not, or the block where the redstone is not actually powered, it's actually powering the block under the redstone. So in this case, it's not actually touching the piston here, so it's not going to make it retract or whatever you want it to do. This one was easier to show from this kind of point of view. This is going to power the block above it and the block behind it, and it's got a inverter right there. And pretty much this one will power it. Another way of powering a block is putting a redstone repeater right up to it. As long as the redstone repeater, the one notch right there, it sticks away from the line there, that has to be facing the block. Actually, with the pack I'm using, which is the photorealism pack 32 by 32 bit, I'll put a post for that in the description. But the arrow kind of points in the direction it's going. If you sort of look there, it's faintly arrow, but it works. So, as you see, it's powering the block, which is powering the piston. The next thing is just pistons, I guess you could say. This piston is not holding a piston, so you can retract it. Like so. So you can do whatever you want with that piston. You can make it pull, but with this piston is holding a block, so it's not going to take the block with it. As you can see, the block's going to stay where it is, and the piston's just going to go with the other piston. In this demonstration, this piston is already retracted, so when you try to pull it, it's not going to work. It's just sort of, I don't know why it's like that. I'm guessing so you can't pull a piston that's holding another piston that's holding another piston, and so on. But pretty much, yeah. In this demonstration, I'm showing you that you don't need to power a block to power a piston directly with a redstone repeater. And you can just do that. And that's it for this part of the tutorial. Unless, no, yeah. I'll come out with a bit more advanced way of doing this soon. If this helped, comment, rate, or no, yeah, like, subscribe. And I want to throw out a few names out there. JL2579 has actually gotten me into working with redstone like this and pistons. You should check out his channel. I'll put a link in the description. And I guess it's right on time. It's getting dark. You can see the advanced one's a little taller than this one up there. But anyway, he makes some really cool stuff. He knows how to make, like, he has tutorials for some things. He actually created the record-holding mob trap, or mob. I wouldn't even consider it a trap. It's just that amazing. It's like a box and everything dies. So he made an elevator, a pool, and stuff. But yep. So, like I said, I'll come out with the advanced tutorial as soon as possible, and I'll see you next time.